fastest break ever.
Woo! Okay.
And my mic was still on when I said the thing about the tugboat. Norman Reedus.
So this is
he is.
This is the first set of credits.
Okay.
So we basically just hang out here. And just run away, run around.
Hey. Good. Practice my reps.
Gonna
Straight.
see if I can get him to,
Straight. Straight.
see if I can get him to
I'm going to
circle.
be a football player. Man, it's been a weird season for football.
Yeah?
The Saints played the Falcons a couple of weeks ago, and they were supposed to be honoring Drew Brees, and they got their asses handed to them. It was
I pinch my nipples.
okay.
Go ahead, continue.
They were pinching their nipples for sure. And then Dallas got a severe beat down by Detroit, which was rad.
Yeah,
Fuck
I saw
Dallas.
that. I mean, it's Dallas. So I mean,
Yeah. And then Green Bay barely clinched it over the Texans. That was scary. And then
good for them. Go
Yeah.
team.
Go team. And then
Go sports ball.
the Minnesota versus LA game was tight too. Although I'm obviously, being a Packers fan, I'm not a Vikings fan in any way, shape, or form. However, at the toward the very end of that game, LA scored a safety over Minnesota, which more or less clinched their win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it basically made it so that the Vikings wouldn't be able to come back.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
But it was by face mask, and Minnesota was out of
You cried.
timeouts, so they couldn't challenge it. And it was pretty cheap.
Those
Yeah.
weren't your dreams. They were mine.
Great. What the fuck are you doing here?
As I can remember.
Yeah, my hockey team, like the one I actually play on, we had our first loss of the season, and it was to a team that we fucking hate because they play dirty all the time. Starting the game, for the first period, we had one ref on the ice. There's always supposed to be two. We had one, and he was just calling bad shit. This is apparently a ref that, like, gets angry really easily. Like, to the point where, like, one of our players was getting ejected last season, and he almost fought him. Like, the other ref that was on the ice was like, I've never had to keep another ref away from a player like that before.
Wild.
Yeah, right?
Why is the ref getting so angry? Like,
I don't
his job
fucking
is just
know.
to be like, nope, you can't do that.
Right,
Nope, you can't
yeah.
do that. Like, why is he like, what are you doing?
Refs take
Why
shit.
did you do that?
In hockey, refs take shit personally because when shit goes wrong, all the other players yell at them.
That's
So,
weird.
As I
Yeah.
have today.
Whoop, there you are.
Where'd you go?
Stand up. Get up. Stand
Great.
up.
Did,
Stand
in
up for
any
your
of that,
rights.
did she explain why we're in black and white?
Nope.
Okay. Great.
I can explain it, though.
I also don't know why she's there. Because didn't they just have this whole thing about like, all right, I'm cutting you loose, bye.
So he's in black and white because he's in what is essentially called the seam right now. Like, he's not on the beach. He's kind of in that place between life and death, which is kind of what the beach is, but he's, like, kind of on another level. That's why, like, when he went underwater, like, she was, like, putting him back into the seam, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so first time players, people playing through this, they get to this point, they see the credits, and they must think they're done.
Yeah.
So how do you get past it?
You wait.
Well, yeah, but like, how long did it take for people to figure out there was more to it?
Most people that have played Kojima's games before, starting all the way back to like the first Metal Gear Solid, they know to wait through the credits because they know there's always going to be a little more. Because that's what happened in the first Metal Gear Solid, was that you get all the way through the credits and then characters talk and like a little bit more of the story is revealed. So this is him doing that, but in a much more extreme fashion. Because like normally in Metal Gear Solid, it was like the credits went through and it's like characters would talk and then you would talk to a character, or like it's two characters talking. It's like the main bad guy and like some other guy, and then the other guy tells the main bad guy, like, something, Mr. President. Like, you find out, like, the
And then
main
you go,
bad guy. And you go, yeah. So Kojima's like, how can I stretch this out for 2 hours?
And here we are.
Because now that he has, like, his own company, he just does whatever the fuck he wants.
Right.
Which I love, but...
And he can. He
Yep,
can.
and he is doing it right now with the fucking 2 hour
There's no
long
oxygen in the seam. I gotta quit smoking. I gotta sit down. That's me anytime I'm moving.
Right.
Anytime my body is in motion, I'm like, ugh.
What? Where are you going?
What the fuck?
The first operation. I was only 20.
Also, how did she not, like, did you see how they lifted her?
Yeah.
One was by the head and one was by the feet, and, like, her body
Yeah.
stayed straight. I'm just like, that is not how that happens.
That is not how that happens.
Like, y'all were stretching her out somehow.
The middle also is it matters.
There is weight there.
Yeah.
But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across 2 worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the 2 of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came
There's
up
3
with
of them.
a story.
Why are
Dear
there 3?
God, that's too many.
Amelie was my daughter.
One of them doesn't make sense. 3 of them.
Debilitating condition and an absent father.
I know what
I mean,
that's like.
okay. He was just going to get cigarettes. Oh, is this where she says the thing about her name?
Mm-hmm.
Is French for soul.
Lie is French for
Soul.
haha. Got
French
you
for gotcha,
kinda.
bitch.
Got you kinda.
Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this.
This is a
Tried
secret
to
tool
find
we
out
can use
more
later.
about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
What?
Cool. I understand nothing.
Right. Well, like I said, I've got an 1.5-hour video I can send you if you want to understand the story. Did I tell you that there's a review of this game
There's
on
got to be
YouTube?
like a Reddit thing where it's like Death Stranding for Dummies, and
Right,
it gives
yeah.
me like a 3-sentence sum up.
Kinda, yeah. I'm sure there is. Somebody made a review for this game on YouTube. It's over 8 hours long.
I mean, good God.
Right?
They pack that all into one. Split it up, man. That's
Right.
I can't sit there for 8 hours. I can't believe I've sat here for
Shit.
80 hours. I mean, not
How
that
long do you think it's been? Because I think we have to have had, like...
We've been doing this. I mean,
we've broken it up, but I think we have, like, 60 videos. So...
yeah.
It's easily been...
I mean, 30 hours minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus the 1-hour episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least 30 hours. Which, I mean, my first playthrough of this game was 43 hours.
Yeah.
But, like, I knew all the shit I needed to do, and I just kind of burned through it this time.
Right.
It's crazy to think that I only, like, shaved, like, 10 hours off of it. I'm like,
No
oh,
kidding.
fuck.
Only.
Right. As much as I love this game, I am fucking excited to get back to fucking Tears of the Kingdom.
I think I am too. I miss Thick Stick. I miss him
Right.
a lot.
I just miss having, like, a lighter game. Because, like, there's so many themes in this game that are just, like, fucking heavy.
Yeah, and I really miss understanding
What's
what the
going
fuck
on?
is going on. I mean, and admittedly, they're not having actually played through the one before.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. And really not, I mean, not having played through the games in totality, just sort of bits and pieces here and there, and seen playthroughs here and there. You know, there are a lot of like nuances that I do miss out on. But for the most part, I get the gist. You know,
Yeah.
Zelda went missing again. Fucking find her. That's all I need to know.
Our princess is in another castle. We fucking get it, Nintendo.
Exactly. And Sheik is Zelda. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Are you shitting all over both of my nuts right now?
Shit all over both of my nuts.
I love when he was like, yeah, you actually did everything you could to ruin that for me.
But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time.
Is she saying anything that is like supposed to be giving me like Gatsby vibes?
Not really.
The quest held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead.
I think she's basically just explaining like how everything kind of came to be.
Yeah.
As far as like,
what was the reason for
because she was like the founder of the Bridge Baby program, essentially.
The answers to those
I'm still hung up on the whole who is she and where'd she come from thing.
I founded bridges, more determined than
Because these are things that exist in the real world. These things that she's talking about having founded. But there was that whole realization that like, oh, she's not even real, and she...
had cancer.
So basically, to explain it,
The beaches punished
she was both a soul and a body at
for
the
not
same
playing
time.
along like a good little EE.
So her body created bridges. Her soul is the extinction entity.
My Ha was gone.
So that's what they mean by Ka and Ha.
I'd started. So
Okay.
I think it's like Ka means like the body, Ha means the soul.
you helped us complete the network.
Okay.
Helped us
So
to
yeah,
reclaim
basically she was a
everything the
person,
universe experienced from
but
its
also,
inception.
What is mother?
my goodness.
Mommy.
What page of Pornhub is this on? Good lord.
There was an explosion.
I think you have to
A
search
big
for
bang
it.
Right.
Birth to time and space. Thing is,
Son.
it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter.
I need the protein.
Leaving nothing.
Give me life.
Somehow.
Mother, please.
I'm gonna eat you.
Mother, please.
Enough to make this world. And a world that
it-
shouldn't
So basically, Amelie
balance.
was the soul part.
Order inevitably
Bridget was the
gives
body
way to
part.
chaos.
Okay.
Everything
And now
that lives must
he's
inevitably
breastfeeding her.
That's what it seems is happening. Yes.
just trying to return us to the nothing we came from.
So is that why he has such vivid memories of her then? Because like he was raised by her body?
He was raised by her body, but also the soul part of her, like,
Was just like around
was
pretending to
around.
be his
Yeah,
sister?
basically.
That's
yes.
where we get sister mom from. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos.
Okay. And then she talked him into breastfeeding her, and
Yes.
that's why they have such a great connection.
Yes, correct.
Except
And then she got full of milk and went to
Except-
sleep.
To endure, to exist.
good. I understand a little more now.
Ashes of the dead rise the
Milk
living,
makes you sleepy.
stronger and wiser.
Then mommy got milk drunk, and I had to set her on fire. I hate it when
Mommy
that
got
happens.
milk
We
drunk.
refuse to surrender.
Oh, God.
We're just getting started.
Oh, boy.
It's an opportunity.
Whoa.
He's like not paying attention at all.
He's like, yeah, whatever. I fucking
wow,
get
that bird is far away.
it. That bird is far away.
That was the example that I used during that fucking torturous meeting that they made us go to. It was like 5 hours long.
Oh, God.
I was like, after 2 hours, they lost all of us. We literally, every single one of us was staring out the window going, wow, that bird is far away. I had mentioned it to Shannon when I saw her. Because I hadn't seen her since the convention.
Yeah.
And she She was like, is that one of those meetings that could have been an email? And I was like, we did get a fucking email.
There's an email saying, come to the meeting.
Ooh boy, am I salty now that I had to go and sit through that fucking meeting.
Oh, God.
Given the follow-up.
Right.
Somebody in there knew.
Mm-hmm.
And they made me sit through that bullshit anyway. Whatever.
That's stupid.
Ooh, remind me to tell...
Go on.
No. Not on the stream.
Okay, remind you to tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay. Remind you to tell me something.
Remind you. Oh boy.
Understood.
Yeah.
Is it story time with Sister Mom Ghost again?
I pulled
Yep.
I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you.
What is that?
Why does everybody get a beach?
Because
Ew.
basically, in this game, that's
Is that
kind
a
of
baby
like
Sam?
That's
He looks like a skeleton.
Because in this game, that's kind of like your form of like heaven, essentially.
Aha.
Like everybody
But he
gets
wasn't
their own,
dead. Was he? I don't know. He looks dead right there.
right?
Is that baby Sam? Ew.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Ugh. No.
That triggered such a visceral reaction in me. Like, I almost just punched out at the air out of just, like, sheer just, make it stop.
No.
Christ.
Don't want it.
It's nauseating.
Oh, continue. Sorry. Oh. I pressed a button. Oh, my Lord.
Make it stop.
Shut it up.
You want to go home?
I want
drown
to
it.
kill it. Drown it. Drown it. Like you do everything. It works really well for you.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all.
So I killed you.
That was the joke that David and I made the first time that we went to Disneyland and we heard babies crying. We're like, oh, it's broken. Just throw it away.
I know the way.
I know the way to the water.
But in doing so, I accept the fundamental balance between life and death.
No tears, only dreams.
The fundamental balance between life and death. Well, in one, you're alive. And in the other, you are less so.
Not so much.
Invariably.
It's gone.
You should just kick dirt over it.
I
Wha-
am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate.
Because I buried you
You became a repatriate.
in my beach.
And dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you in every
Fucking die. I feel my balls give themselves a vasectomy when I hear babies cry.
Yeah.
No shit, man.
world. And BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them.
You could put a real life Higgs in front of me, gold mask, hands on my throat,
Oh, God.
My
and
duty to serve as a sacrifice.
a baby crying would dry me up faster than
Oh,
anything.
God.
Moment over.
Hasten the last stranding and end this slow death.
Look at those little grippies on his boots.
Absolutely kill it.
Those little grippies.
I know. Those are like
Right?
cleats times 1,000. I wish
Yeah.
I had them when I was playing softball. Those things are monsters.
I've always wanted to, like, since I played this game, I've always wanted to, like, cosplay this
Oh yeah.
with Sam, but I'm like, how would I fucking make all this?
Extinction consummated with you by my side.
Like, I have a friend that's
3D
really
print
good at...
it.
Yeah, I know, right? I have a friend that's good at cosplay, but I'm just like... And she does, like, costume stuff for Disney World.
Yeah.
Doesn't have that option.
But I couldn't just be like, hey, make this suit for me. She'd be like, okay, cool, give me $5,000. I'd be like, oh, God.
Well, there's that.
One where
And
extinction
it's not like a cosplay where you can just buy the shit.
against
You probably can. I mean, it's not going to be cheap
Right.
by any means, but you probably can. But also, I'm thinking, like, if you were to do it for the convention, because it's in summer, you'd be so fucking hot.
Oh, yeah.
Look, all the credits you just saw, Here they are again.
Here they are again. We're gonna tell you who everybody is now. Woo.
Does that mean she's done speaking or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Great.
No, there is more.
Great.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, yeah, but no, I was saying when I went to the con last time, you saw like all that. Did you see all the hockey shit that I wore? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was hot.
Yeah.
I was just like, ugh. Ugh. And I can't imagine like people that go in like full cosplay or like
I don't
the
know
furries
how
that
they
do that
do
shit. I'm like,
it.
how do furries exist in Arizona with how hot it is?
I feel like that's probably why
how?
we don't see more of them.
Probably
Which I'm
they're
so grateful for.
right. Yeah, because it's just like, okay, no. Yeah, it's like, how do you do that?
The only time that I ever thought this is great that we have furries at the convention is when I was dating Matt, because he was like almost like viscerally uncomfortably afraid of them. And just to see him squirm and like so out of his element, because as a narcissist you're like, oh god, he's just far too comfortable all the time. But just to see him like, it was like, and I'm pretty sure at one point his brother actually pushed him into a furry that was walking past him. And
I want you to do this real quick. There's a
was
character whose character's name was Coffin. There's this Dasha Tyranishi or whatever.
Coffin.
Coffin.
Cute.
Yep. Apparently a hunter was actually Kojima, whoever Hunter was. I think that was in like the Japanese version, but Kojima was actually in part of this. In the very beginning, when the truck flips, and the guys are like trying to pull the other guy down, the one that doesn't get pulled down, the one that gets eaten by the big thing.
Oh yeah.
If you look at one of
God, that
the,
feels so long ago.
I know, right? If you look at one of the tar guys that's coming up, it's Kojima with his glasses on. Yeah.
He's like, they'll never know.
He's like, they'll never know it's me with the glasses that I'm known for.
I'm known for.
But yeah, I just love that he did so much. Like you literally like see his name in like every section. He's like, I did this, I did this, I did that.
It is great that he's so involved.
Right? Yeah.
It's also very confusing, but
Right.
you know.
He's like, I'm the director, I'm the producer, I'm the writer, I'm the casting director,
I'm the beach.
I'm the main designer,
I'm the baby.
Right?
I'm the mother daughter.
I am Norman Reedus,
I'm Sam Bridges.
game balance designer. Well, I mean, there was a lot of balancing I had to do in this fucking game, so, but he had a big
That's
job.
why there is only one person responsible
Right?
for it.
He's like, look, when shit happens, I need him to fall off the side of the hill and eat shit.
I was all by myself. I don't know what you wanted from me, okay?
It's like, I need to make it so he trips over the edge of the hill and falls with 20 packages and makes Allie fucking laugh at Jared.
I need
Idiot.
it. I need him to roll down the hill in response to run away.
That fucking part, though. Remember when we were going up to the doctor and I was just like, I basically just like fell over the cliff and you just died laughing?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. This was the first time you got to see that and you were fucking loving every second of it.
I was not aware that ragdoll physics were going to be such a presence in this game.
And it's so violent, too. It's
Yes.
Like, you don't just like bounce
It
around,
wasn't
like
just
you
like,
just
do, do, do,
get,
do,
you
do.
fucking
It
fall
was-
off the hill.
You feel every fucking bounce.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Feel every fracture.
Yeah, it fucking hurts.
And you resonate with every brain cell that goes.
Fucking controller explodes. Jesus.
You're like, wow, that's a migraine and a half.
So yeah, so Ludwig Forsell was basically, he did, well obviously there's music by like other artists in here, but he wrote like a lot of
Which
the main
ones?
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't know he was the audio director, though. I thought he was just like one of the like creators of some of the music. But yeah. I think it would be so crazy to like work for Kojima. Like, I would not be talented at all to fucking do any of that shit, but just like to work for somebody who had like just the history that he did. Because like when he founded his new studio, he basically just really, I'm sure he had money, but like he didn't have like create my own studio money.
He didn't have Warren Buffett money.
Yeah, no. So he literally went to.
He needs to drink more Coke.
Yeah, seriously. He went to banks like around Japan and stuff like that, and they just gave him loans because they knew who he was.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, you're gonna do good shit. Like, here's $1 billion fucking dollars. Mm-hmm. I think that's just like crazy because like if you think about like creators here, they're just like, nope, gotta run your credit still. Just like
yeah. I mean, admittedly, it's much harder to do the things you want to do here than
Right.
it is anywhere else.
Right.
Because people want an immediate payoff. They want your money right now, right now.
Yeah.
Existing is not easy here.
Right.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Does he have more facial hair than he did before?
No.
Oh. It's like, damn, he's been there for a long time. I can't stand it. I've been black and white for so long. Reconnect with the living. Aww. She lied again.
It's like, damn it.
Buddy, open it, find it, set it up. You got this.
Fucking useless.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone.
Yeah, I've been here for a really long time
Right.
by myself.
See the things floating in the sky over there?
Do you know what alone means? Yeah.
Those are the 5 extinction entities.
Aha. I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna throw this gun at him. This clearly doesn't fucking work
That's
otherwise.
the role it has to play.
What?
Hello?
Where are you going? Can I come? Hey, can I come?
Don't touch me there. What? What? No, I found him. No, I see him first. This way. No, he's over here. He keeps moving. I'm not dead. No, I see him. I'm a baby.
I don't know what I'm doing. I think we run into the water? I don't know. We're doing it though.
Okay.
We're gonna go
You look like you're changing colors.
We're gonna go do a little swimmies.
Do you still see me?
Am I moving? I'm moving. Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Where's my otter hat?
I missed the otter hat. How many outfits does this bitch have for not
Right.
actually being present?
Right?
Why do you have to change your clothes so much?
You gotta look good.
Don't give up.
It's the same
You're
fucking
still connected.
dress. It's just
Just
different
different colors.
colors.
I tried doing that in middle school. I had like this striped shirt that I bought in like 5 different colors.
I had a flannel in almost every color. I had a green one and a pink one and a red one and a blue one and a black and white one and an orange one.
Oh boy.
The orange one was a little tight around my boobies,
Whoa.
admittedly. Gotcha, bitch.
Almost grabbed my nuts.
I think that's what they were going for.
Woo!
And once again, his clothes just slip right off.
Water's wet. What do you want?
Water's wet.
I mean, I don't know how else to explain it.
That'll do it.
Water's wet, clothes slide off. You know, it happens.
Yes, yes, it does.
What the fuck?
I'm so uncomfortable with this. Not only am I naked, but this giant ass man has a hold of my leg, and there's a baby on the other end. Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh boy again.
And
Hi, me.
Evan.
Oh. Is it the creepy baby? Oh no, it's the real baby.
Now we're going to the baby.
I really wish it wouldn't make that face slash noise slash baby at me.
Slash baby at me.
Please don't baby at me.
Don't baby at me.
I don't like it. I don't want you to
I don't like it
baby
when
at me.
babies baby at me.
I don't. I really
Divided by
don't.
walls built to keep us safe. But now with the completion of the Cairo network, we
that
may
the director?
at last move forward as a people united.
Oh my god.
Now him's the
Today
president.
we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation.
Good for
a new
him.
nation for a new world. The United Cities of America.
We are no longer states.
Right.
I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
And
though
then
that proud
it got
republic may
blown
be
up.
no more,
Right.
So now I don't have to. Haha.
You're all fucked.
and so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people.
But why the mask?
Let there
Right.
be no more
Just-
walls between
You took it off and you look like a
us,
normal
nor
dude.
masks to hide who we are.
But
Alrighty.
but
So in
you're-
that case, thanks.
I was like, but you're wearing the.
You look great. You look like Idris Elba. You're beautiful. It's okay. You can have a face.
Let there be a new America. An
fucking hit
America
the reset
where
button.
we can face one another. Where
Get
we
it?
can our
Get out.
hearts. The old ways die hard.
Get it?
Is that we have the strength
You're done.
and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future.
Get. Oh.
Death
but-
Stranding,
Oh, for fuck's sake, this fucking guy.
and enduring.
It's like, sorry, I'm just napping. He gets up, he's like, oh, I fall asleep. I'm sorry.
That we stand
He's
here
like, can we
today
time this shit next time so
This
fucking
could have been a
Hartman can be alive?
meeting.
individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness.
Ah,
All
collectively.
things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we
Kind of
savor
feels like a
each
cop
moment,
out. Like, well, we're all gonna fucking die anyway.
Right.
So.
embrace hope
Whatevs.
and reject despair, we will endure.
We will persevere.
Oh, God. What was that one?
I think it was the casino episode.
Samantha, America Strand,
Oh, yeah.
sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope
Norman looks like this
that we, the people,
speech could have been an email, President. That's what I said, man. This could have been an
they
email.
are not here today to
Send it out in the
see
fucking
the
monthly
fruits of their
newsletter.
labor.
Yep.
Fills us all with a profound sadness.
Don't tell me how I feel.
But we
Don't make
find
me feel my
comfort
own feelings.
in knowledge
Nobody makes me feel my own
Their
feelings.
memories will live on in the Cairo network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected.
But sometimes I just want a little me time.
There is another hero in
That's
this
what you got the
story.
mask for.
Sam, except
One whose
what if he was
achievements
like,
seem
me?
destined to go
I am the other hero.
America still needs that
Jesus Christ.
It's like, oh, is the meeting still going? Fuck. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
not be. The name is unimportant.
He's like, God fucking damn
We don't
it.
need to talk about him.
And
I don't
that
fucking.
unsung hero,
We're not worried about
I
that
have a
hero.
message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again.
Like everybody
Like,
that's
okay.
everybody that's watching
Since you're
this,
not gonna tell him my name, I'm
Right.
leaving.
like all the people watching it, they're like, we fucking know who it is. He
Yeah,
brought us
no
a package.
kidding. They literally were all there, like present throughout the whole thing.
Hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you.
She's not gone.
This doesn't bother you anymore?
Did I
It
say
does.
it didn't? You just did it without asking. What am I supposed to do?
Like, did you see the look on my face? Don't fucking touch me.
Yeah, also, he looked very bothered.
We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when
So
I
we had to use the
remembered
drawing to
something else.
tell us where he touched
Not
him.
what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected?
Is that a vial of your ejaculate?
It said pinky.
Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately,
It didn't work.
yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone.
Yeah, cut that beach loose.
We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains.
Okay, well, here we are standing here, so it
Hartman
looks like you
and
figured it
Mama
the fuck
split up
out.
and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
Yeah, it felt like a month.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust
Still a
me when I
month.
tell you, you don't want to.
Time is fluid.
But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging.
I know, I look at myself.
In the end,
Excuse me.
it led us to you.
Okay.
Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other
And then we
side.
argued about
She
who
informed
actually saw you
Lockdown
first.
via this
Right.
connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE.
I know, I heard all of
The
it.
plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you.
Yeah, I know.
But it's
I
not so
saw
easy
you on
to
my
send
ankle.
individuals to another person's
Still not
beach
sure why the baby
for
needed to
extended
be there.
periods of
Right.
time.
You were both looking up
He
at my wiener.
definitely wasn't
The
helping.
umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all.
DNA.
So you're
I set
wearing-
her on fire.
President
So you're
must
wearing
know
jewelry
all
that has
this.
blood on it, is what you're telling me. Great.
Ew.
Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie. She said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it.
Sure is.
I mean, that happens to me sometimes.
Ah.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug.
I hate
He's
everything
like, I
about
still didn't
it.
say it's okay.
Top secret. It's
Okay.
about Cliff.
Okay.
Let's go get in the shower.
His mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common law wife.
Wait,
Lisa
what?
Bridges.
That's my last name.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John.
Which happened to be.
U.S. Special Forces.
Right. I
Quite
gathered.
good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president.
We have no idea who he is now.
Of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after
Are you
Cliff's
fucking
death.
kidding me?
A
They
warrant
better
was put
not.
out, but he was later found dead.
Clearly, that's why I always
Turns out
wore the
some people
mask.
die harder than others.
I want them to know I killed
Some people
him.
die harder than.
The mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives.
So we actually knew who he was
You're
the
the
whole
only
time.
one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined.
But you can't
Don't
guess.
say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty.
Go ahead, take his mask off. I bet you don't know who it is. Oh shit! Stop talking about him. He's right there.
I don't trust him. But I'll
Well,
work
he's
with
your
him.
fucking president now. So welcome to our world.
Talk later.
Christ. Whoa.
Talk later. Take the gun. Shoot him in the face.
We'll talk later. I'm gonna put this in your pee-pee hole.
I'll
Very,
be-
very close.
I'll be in the shower.
to your pee. Yeah. I'll miss you. Hi, President. Bye, President. Yeah.
Don't fucking talk to me. I didn't vote for you.
Sup, John?
It's like, wait, how'd you know that
I
name?
don't expect you to forgive me,
For what?
but would you hear me out?
About what?
I killed Captain Clifford Unger.
I know.
Dun dun
The
dun.
gasp moment has come and gone.
America. For love of country,
But why would he care?
but I didn't. I did it for her.
He's like, whatever. I killed him 3 separate times in 3 separate eras.
All my heart.
You ain't special.
She was everything.
Bitch, get on my level.
Wait a minute.
Everything.
Who's he talking about? Is he talking about Lisa?
Now, I'm not trying to make excuses.
I think so.
You are, though.
I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask.
Yeah. Very clearly.
Let me finish.
Don't touch me.
All right, Kanye, let him finish.
He
Ha. Oh. Hi.
You know why they call me Die Hardman.
I mean, something about hard die.
He wouldn't let me die.
That's
He
hard.
brought my sorry ass back home every time.
But you didn't die.
And
Oh, yeah.
loved him.
You can't talk about that.
Who did you? I loved her. She was everything to me. I loved her. Oh, were you a throuple? Oh, see, it never works out, man. Ugh. Hug me.
And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me. To make it right.
But you're a diehard man.
Hard
why should
dead.
You're hard to
die.
die man, which would have been a much better name, apparently, from what they're saying.
Well, you know, the translation doesn't work
Didn't
the
he?
best, you know.
He couldn't save his kid, his baby.
I mean, I tried to
That's what
hand it
brought
to him.
back.
He just gave it back to me, which was the right thing to do.
I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was.
Is that why he said his name
I
so
was
many
just gonna, like,
times?
he never forgot it. I mean, he said his name like 10
I
different
told you
times.
several times. I'm Cliff Hunger.
But I don't deserve it, God damn it!
I'm not Cliff Hunger.
There is no atoning for what I've done.
Oh, gross. Blow your nose.
Boogers.
I don't.
Boogers.
It reminds me. What's really funny about all the jokes I made about him being the Phantom of the Opera is when I was watching that movie with my grandma for the first time. Every time somebody would cry, she'd be like, "Oh, their nose is leaking." All right, I'll hug you, I guess. I love how he looks at him like, what are you doing with your face?
What is wrong with you?
Why are you making that sound?
Maybe this is the next best
He's like,
thing.
you got allergies? You got
Do you need
eczema?
some
Maybe he
Claritin?
brought me back
You got
from the beach
eczema?
for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, you murdered me? Go be president. I think that's what I want from you."
He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal.
Boom, bitch.
Oh.
And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now.
Aw.
What?
And yeah, the old ways die hard.
Get it?
Man.
That's what's gonna have to happen.
Man.
If we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Those are her words.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's her words. Stop it. Grammatically, that really got under my skin just now. You're welcome.
That was her words.
Did he just tell him to go kill himself?
Maybe. I mean, he did pretty much tell him to fuck off and then hand him a gun.
He 100% did, yes. Okay. Well, that went a bit longer. Oh, and we're not done. Of course we're not.
No, I mean, we can. Let me see if I can pause.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Take a
quick
minute.
break, and then
Hey, yeah.
I think we're getting close.
I mean, I'm a little bit more invested in the storyline at this point.
For the first
which
time in 30 hours.
to be expected when Norman is telling people to fuck off. All right, that's my jam. I can get behind that, and in front of it, and beside it, and bent over
Whoa.
balcony with it.
Hello.
Moving on.
Woo.
Or
Anyways.
BRB.